Welcome to Tannadice, where Dundee United will take on visitors Celtic in this early lunchtime kick-off this afternoon. Of course, there could be a title party here at the close of play. Brendan Rodgers' side need just 1 point to secure their fourth successive Scottish Premiership title. Alison, this title could have been sealed earlier than today. Of course, they felt a 1-0 defeat at the hands of St Johnstone 3 weeks ago. It was a worthy victory for Simo Valakari's side that day. They did go on to then beat Kilmarnock at Celtic Park a week later, and you and I were at that game. Brendan Rodgers did say after it, that he was confused sort of by the approach of his players. He was questioning their mentality. Today it's a different type of mentality. How do you think they'll deal with the expectation and the pressure of getting this over the line today?
Yeah, I think this is a team that are well versed to playing under that kind of pressure and well used to those kind of demands. I think they know that it's been a question of when rather than if for a long time in terms of this title race, which I think alleviates a lot of the pressure around it. I think they'll know Dundee United are a team who have ambitions of their own. This afternoon they won't be here just to facilitate Celtic turning up to enjoy a party in their own backyard. So I think they'll know first and foremost that the priority has to be in setting up in order to get a result. But I think in terms of the pressure around the game, I think this is a team who are well used to that. Yeah, and one man we have to mention today, of course, is James Forrest. I think we can say if and when Celtic get this title over the line, he will become the club's most highly decorated player. It's an incredible achievement for James Forrest personally, but do you think it's strange for people to sort of understand how big an achievement that is, because he's still playing? I suppose when fans look back at players who've had big achievements like most goals, most trophies, you're looking away into the past, but he's still out in the pitch, and he could be out in the pitch this afternoon as well. Yeah, I think it's extraordinary. I think when you look at the iconic names that he will now be ahead of, it's an incredible feat. I think sometimes he's been really underappreciated at points in his career by the Celtic support. I thought he'd really showed his worth towards the end of last season. And I think in the current day and age it can be so unusual for a player to spend their entire career at one club and go on to enjoy just extraordinary success. The consistency of success that he enjoyed is quite eye-opening. Yeah, and like you say, Dundee United, of course, they've got their own battle. They're fighting for that third spot with Hibs. Hibs play Aberdeen later on today. Hibs, of course, have the goal difference in their favour, but Jim Goodwin's side are not in the place in the table that they're in by chance. They've worked really hard this season. He deserves tremendous credit for where they are. Yeah, of course. I think he'll be delighted. I think a tough campaign last year to get up now at the Championship, back up to the top flight. I think compounded all expectations this term, just in given where they are, the kind of campaign it's been. But he'll want to finish with a flourish too. He won't be in any mind to sit back and say to Celtic, come on and up and enjoy a title party. It's a team that have got big ambitions of their own this season, so he'll be setting up to make life as awkward as possible this afternoon. Yeah, and it'll be an interesting afternoon regardless of the result today. We will be back with you at half-time and full-time, and you can keep up to date with all the match action across PLZ Soccer's social media channels. It's Dundee United versus Celtic kicking off at 12:30.